Well, the weather's not great today, but it definitely could be worse. I was scheduled to go out and shoot, so let's do it anyway. Today it's back to the subways. We're gonna head up into the Bronx, carry on with one of those IRT lines that we started. So last time we did the Westchester Avenue line, and that leads up to a split that goes off into the White Plains line and the Dyer Avenue line. So today we'll keep going up on the White Plains line. If you're just finding this channel, I pick out places in New York City to go explore, and I take you with me. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's push through the rain, head over to the subway. Let's go. Yeah, look, it's a track inspection car. Oh man, so many things. That transfer took forever at 188th Street. The other part of things is the weather hasn't gotten much better here. Although it did stop drizzling. Hopefully it'll hold off for the rest of the time I'm out. Because we're in that in-between winter and spring period in New York where it goes back and forth between being freezing and warm. It was like 75 yesterday. So I wore this hat today, and of course now it's 50. I wish I had a different hat on. Anyway, first stop here is Bronx Park East. Anyway, we're on the White Plains line now, and you actually see the Dyer Avenue line right over there. This is right after the split. We're gonna do the Dyer Avenue line next. So the original part of the line we talked about last time in the Westchester Avenue video, and that original section opened in 1904 between East 180th Street and Jackson Avenue. This first station is Bronx Park East. It opened in March of 1917. Elevated station, 3 tracks. So this station and the Pelham Parkway station are the only 2 stations on the White Plains line to be built with a decorative concrete structure. Next station's Pelham Parkway. This also opened in March of 1917. Another elevated station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. Due to the width of Pelham Parkway, which is right below us, the entire station is encased in concrete over the steel structure. The station has 2 mezzanines, both of which are under the tracks. And this station was added to the National Register of Historic Places in March of 2005. Got to this station, and there was like a 15-minute gap between trains. I'm standing around waiting. It has stopped raining, but the temperature's dropped like 10 degrees since I started today, so I'm cold. I finally made it to the next stop. Man, I was stuck at that last station for like 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on with the trains on this line today. This is Allerton Avenue. This station was also opened in March of 1917. It's an elevated station again. 3 tracks, 2 side platforms. The station has 1 elevated station house beneath the tracks. I'm gonna look around quickly because I want to be ready when the next train gets here. This is driving me nuts. I didn't make the next train because it came too fast. And the sign said the one after that was only supposed to be like 6 minutes away. And now it's jumped to like 11 minutes. Now we're at Burke Avenue. This also opened in March of 1917. Another elevated station, 3 tracks, 2 platforms. Station house is underneath. This is Gun Hill Road. It also opened in March of 1917. There were 2 levels of this station, and the lower level was used by the IRT 3rd Avenue elevated line until that line was abandoned in 1973. This station was designed as a bi-level station. This top platform has 2 islands and 3 tracks. The bottom platform, which I think was dismantled, used to be 1 wide island in the middle and 2 tracks, 1 on each side. police activity on the mezzanine. I can see out the window where the tracks used to be on the first level, but there's nothing left there. This is 219th Street, also opened in March of 1917. Elevated station, 3 tracks, 2 side platforms. We found the work train again. All right, now we're at 225th Street, another elevated station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks, also opened in 1917. This one actually opened at the end of March. All the stations we've done so far opened on March 3rd, 1917. This one didn't open until March 31st, 1917. Now we're at 233rd Street, elevated station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. This one also opened at the end of March in 1917. It's pretty cold. I really hope the stabilization on the camera's working because my hands are shaking like crazy. All right, 2 more stops. This next station is Nereid Avenue, formerly 238th Street Station. This one also opened March 31st, 1917. Elevated station, 2 platforms, 3 tracks. In the north end of the station, some of the tracks access the yard that's near here. There's also apparently a 3-story tower down there. Some other interesting tidbits. We'll see what we can find. This is Wakefield, 241st Street, last stop on this line. This station opened December 13th, 1920. This was the final portion of the line, which extended the line up to this terminal from its previous terminal at 238th Street to this new permanent terminus at 241st Street. At this terminal, there are 2 tracks, a center island platform, and 2 side platforms. The station was formerly set up as a Spanish solution where they could empty out on the side platforms and load from the center to try to speed things up. It turned out that didn't really matter all that much, so they stopped doing that. And now they just use the center island. So these side platforms are just closed. This is the end of the line, so we got bumper blocks at the end there. This is the end of the White Plains line. All right, back on the train, I'll head back home. What you won't see is it'll take me about an hour to get home. I'm back up to the east side. Happy to be back because I'm really cold. It'll be back to winter clothes tomorrow. That was a nice look at the White Plains line, Contract 2 era IRT stations. If you're just finding this channel, be sure to check out all the rest of the episodes already available on YouTube up to the east side. Like and subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and look for new episodes every Friday. Thanks for coming with me to explore New York City. I'll see you next time.